Give us your own sense on how you'll be approaching Japan at this critical juncture where there's so much up in the air in terms of anticipating whether or not the BOJ would move and when would they move on their policy tweak on the YCC.
Yeah, there is a lot of uncertainty about BOJ's move, but based on what Governor Ueda is saying, it seems to me that he wants to maintain current YCC at least this year, because right now, although inflation is so high, well above 2%, it's really mostly from food. 65% of inflation comes from food, and it's basically commodity based. And although it's very high inflation, and it partly comes from yen's depreciation, BOJ is saying inflation starts to decline toward the end of this year. So at this moment, he wants to check if they are going to have a more positive demand-driven wage induced inflation next year. So a bit too early for Bank of Japan to decide whether they should make any policy change at this stage.
Yeah, and do you think the weaker yen would get them worried about importing inflation and thereby they might jump into action?
Yeah, to be honest, I think that is one of the major issues right now because, commodity price is starting to slow down. So right now, I think, more and more, the inflation is coming from yen's depreciation. And, right now, U.S. Fed is having more hawkish stance and then maybe going to have 2 hikes, July and September. And Bank of Japan keeps saying they want to maintain status quo. So this generates, inflation, interest rate differential. It leads to the further depreciation. So, but Bank of Japan is not is a reluctance to talk about depreciation because this is not the jurisdiction of Bank of Japan. So basically, Ministry of Finance decided. So I think, first move, if this depreciation get worse, maybe closer to 150, first move is likely to come from Ministry of Finance intervention.